The holographic principle proposes that volume itself is somehow illusory, that mass occupies area, not volume. The universe can be understood as a hologram, isomorphic to the information inscribed on its boundaries. In other words, the universe is a kind of picture.
The morning line is far more than just a conventional collaboration. It's an engagement between art, music, physics, architecture, engineering, on a fundamental level, the level of the line itself. When Francesca and I first met, she asked me to come to her apartment building in Vienna to talk about a small sculpture, possibly for the courtyard. We went there and I came up with a couple of ideas, and she said to me, what about something a little bit bigger? So we went over to the Opera House and we looked at a pretty big space there. And I came up with a couple of ideas and she said, what about something a little bigger? And I began to realize that such is Francesca's voracious desire for experience and excellence, that I was going to have to come up with something very big indeed. So I thought, why not go all the way? Why not go all the way to the scale of the universe, which, as it happens, is right in my wheelhouse conceptually. And that's really where the whole Morning Line project started. There's probably no way to describe the feeling of exaltation that we all had when the Morning Line was first assembled in Sevilla. There's no way to describe what it felt like to be lying on the top as the celestial music of Yönsi drifted up from underneath. We all were to find out that the birds in Sevilla were learning the songs that the structure played. There's no way to describe how proud one feels when you are in Istanbul and you find out that people are treating this, the second public work ever to appear in Istanbul, as a manifestation of heaven and at times a manifestation of hell. There's no way to really describe what it feels like to successfully unite art, physics, engineering, and architecture, and music in one place and one time. There's a phrase, to paraphrase Wagner, that seems something like that feeling. Here, time becomes space. That's what happens when music turns into line and line turns back into music. I think of all the things that I'm proudest of in the Morning Line. It's that we were able to hold together this vast and diverse crew of eccentrics, misfits, outcasts, and geniuses to produce something really unique in contemporary practice. Not just a collaboration, a word that's become a bit overused, but a true engagement of minds, a project, a multi-year project that changes and changes again, that remains unfinished. There's no real way to express my feelings of gratitude to Francesca for pushing so hard to build this project. It was the opportunity of a lifetime, and I can only say thank you so many times. I've tried it in Sevilla and in Istanbul and in Vienna, and I wish I could be there tonight to say it one more time. Thank you, Francesca. I'm looking forward to finding out what Peter and his team at ZKM have planned for the project. It's going to be another chapter in an already extraordinary adventure. I'm sure there'll be a few surprises, and I'm sure we'll all enjoy them along the way. ZKM is lucky to have the project, but even more than that, it is lucky to have a friend in Francesca, who is truly one of the most extraordinary collectors and people that I've ever met.